G'day! Welcome back to Minecraft Down Under. This is episode 214. So guys, last episode was a trial by error. Holy smokes, did we have some difficulties with Ghasty spawning and Pigman not spawning properly? Holy crap, but last episode what we tried to do is we tried to automate the detection of ghasts. That's right, because we are at the Ghast Catcher 5000. If you want to know how this thing works, you probably have to go back a couple episodes to watch us catch a ghast, send it to the overworld, get the achievement, all that good stuff. So go watch that episode if you missed it. But anyway, last episode we built this, which pretty much tripwire hook detects the ghast in a minecart and then switches the track automatically and goes into the dock. So flaming good stuff. There was a problem though. We actually got a ghast into the minecart. It went around. I was like, yes, I was watching it for timing and it pulled into the track. As it pulled into the dock here, it literally despawned on us. What a pain in the bum. But for a fact, we know that it's going to work. As long as it pulled into the dock, we know for a fact it's going to work. So we despawned. And that's due to the fact is we moved up even higher for the spawns to work properly. And we've got to find a right spot for the spawns, I reckon. That's what we're having difficulties with. But we do know it all works. So now what we want to do, now that we have an automatic detection system for the ghasts in the minecarts to change, and we want to send them to a storage unit. That's right. So I want to store like, say, 4 or 5 of them in a tower style of storage, just like we did at the slime farm. You know how we stored the slimes in a slime storage? Same thing, ready to be name tagged, and then we can, leave them here and send them to projects and stuff later on. That's going to be the key goal here. So from over here, what I wanted to do is it to travel up high, and then I want it to come around here. So find the center. That's right. I want it to come around here, around the center here, and I want to build it just on this side, okay? So there's going to be a tower, and we can have a tower of ghasts. And then the tower of ghasts, from there, we have a button to send it to the overworld, ready for farming or projects or anything we want. Or maybe we'll have a switch over here to send it to the overworld, or if we want a project in the nether, somehow we've got to break a bedrock and, get them through the bedrock, but that's a later problem. That's a later problem. I've seen fans send me tutorials on how to break bedrock with all this crazy redstone, so something we might tackle on later on in the future. Okay, so let's go ahead and start installing this thing. I don't know if you guys would actually, I'm not even sure how many of you guys will actually remember what we're just about to build. It's going to be a modified version, obviously. It's probably not going to be the same because these things are a lot bigger. So, I'm not sure. This is a question. Who here has watched, we're up to episode 214. Who here has watched all 214 flaming episodes? That would be the question of the day. That should be quite interesting. I know some people started after the world tour. Some people started just before, so on and so on. So as we're building this thing, guys, we've got to be careful because our spawns will spawn on the outside of our structure here, and we don't actually want that. So I've got a nice little platform for us to start playing around. Okay, so I've left a 1, 2, 3, 4 gap. Now the reason why I've left a 4 gap between me and the main track here is because, remember, ghasts, they have a huge hitbox, and I'm worried about once if there was another ghast in a minecart going across here, and then we have a ghast in storage, which is right here. Ones if the hitboxes like collide with each other, because remember, the ghast on the track is going to be a couple wide off the track, and the ghast in the storage is also going to be a couple of wide. So you sort of you've got to think about it. You've got to make sure that you've got the decency. So I'm going to leave 1, 2, 3 blocks, or this is a center block. That's a center block. So I'm going to have at least 2 blocks on both sides, so that definitely hitboxes shouldn't collide. So we'll probably plump it in here. So I've gone a little bit one more to be safe. There you go. So here, all right. So I've definitely gone a little too far. Probably not too far, but I'm gonna need to. Oh, we won't put the rail in yet. All right. So rail normally goes on this block, right? Right. But we're gonna go ahead and put a sandstone slab in there. The reason why I'm doing that is because you've got everything in this storage tower has to be either a glass or slab or just something that's not is not going to suffocate your catch. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, the reason why I'm building this particular tower, because I know for a fact it works, and it works solid. Now, don't get me wrong, ghasts are a little different than slimes, actually twice the size, so this should be quite interesting indeed. Now, remember, always where you're going to run the redstone is the bum of the tower. Always remember that. So if we'll put normal tracks down for now, because I want normal tracks. Just pretend that there is where they're gonna. Well, that's where they're gonna run off to. To the portal, etc., etc. Okay. All right. So I've got tracks in. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is build a nice square, literally around it like this, all the way up. Nice square. Got plenty of glass blocks. All right, and then take probably the bottom glass out, because you need a nice gap. And to be honest, the slimes only put one gap in here. I'm going to put double gap in here because I know these guys are a lot bigger than slimes. So we're going to use fence gates for this. So 1, 2, that's a double gap, then fence gate. Remember, the minecart is going to sit on this one, and then when you open the gate, it becomes transparent, and the minecart and the gas fall down to the next level. That's how it works, you see. Very simple stuff indeed. So let's keep going. So after the first one, it's going to be every second. Every second. So that was a double gap. This is going to be every second. So there'll be one here as we go up. Keep going around, seal them up. Make sure the unit is sealed. Go up another one. See, every second. And we're going to do about 5. So there's 1, 2, 3. So this will hold 5 ghasts. And it's expandable. If you want to put another one next to it or another one further back, you can. If you want more ghast storage, no problem. Alright, no problem. 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Just don't go too high, because the reason why you don't go too high, because the redstone has to run. And I'll show you what I mean about the redstone shortly. And another one there. There's 5. Nice, tall tower of ghasts. This is going to be the tower of ghasts. So there we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all in the unit here, ready to go. Build it a couple more tall, because you want them to sort of come in somewhere. So you want a nice gap for them to be safe. Now, with them being inside the tube here, they shouldn't be able to see. They shouldn't be able to shoot at you, but you should be able to name tag them. Remember how we were talking about they're like a couple of blocks wide? Well, hello. They're going to stick outside the box here, aren't they? And you're not going to probably be able to see the glass here. So they're going to be just a little bit. I'm not saying they're going to stick out miles, but I'm just a little bit outside the glass here. So you're going to be easily able to name tag them. So that's bloody perfect what we just done. Now, we're going to come down the back of the farm. I'm going to break all the glass down the back of this. So this is the back. Down, 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 down. Stop. No, one more. There, down. Now I've got some slabs. Okay. Now what we want to do is we'll probably build scaffolding, some redstone. I'll double check all this because it's been a while. Okay, so what we need to do is literally on the same level, the level below the fence gate here, you want to have a half slab. That half slab's going to run power into it. And you do that on every single one, okay? Just remember that. Just the one down from there. So we're doing the block below it. So don't freak out. This will power every single gate, like, immediately. Whoopsie, that was my mistake. It's one down, data. That one there. That's it. Yep. So we got all 5 powered. Yep. So come down. Now what we want to do is you want to come back by 1 block. So literally now that we've done every second block, so we want to do the in-between block, but we want to do it 1 back. So the same level as the gate, we want to do that. Okay. I have a block pacer for now. But we just want to do that on the same level as the gate. Up the top of each block. Quite simple stuff. And this unit that we're building will quite happily should store Ghast, slimes, and guardians. Well, this should be the real big test of the oh, we don't need that to go any higher. That's no problem. Okay, and then we'll just put glass at the bum here. So glass down from there, no problem. Okay, so grab your redstone. Now start running the redstone. Boom, boom. And this redstone will quite happily travel upwards. Now remember, this redstone signal will not travel downwards. It only travels upwards. That's just a tip to anyone that's building with the redstone there. So boom, boom. Come down. Throw that there. Down. All right. Okay, so I'm going to double test all this because I'm a little worried that it's been a while. And I want to, if I've screwed anything up, I want to fix it right on cam for you guys. But what we'll do is bring it down by one more block here and here. This is where we're going to power it. Oh, we'll power it from here. So grab a lever, throw it in here. Boom. Now switch it. Every single, look at that. Every single bloody gate is now open. So what we need to do is pulse that really, really quickly. So just pretend a gas makes it into the chamber up the top using minecart rail, like a rail system, obviously, and sitting on the top gate. You pulse it really quickly. And what that will do is allow the minecart to slip down to the next level. All right, allowing the next gas to sit on top. So on and so on and so on. How cool is that? We use this system for the slimes, probably not as big, but just we use the same system for the slimes here. Works like a freaking dream, this thing does. I was always proud of this little holder thing. But there we go. There's the front of it, and the glass is on the front. You should be able to name them, and then you just shoot them out. Problem is now we're gonna need. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna need a. So we have to come down. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the bum, but we're gonna need. We're literally going to need a little platform underneath us right now. And why we need a little platform underneath us is because we're going to put in the pulse system probably underneath the platform just to make it a little bit more prettier. There's multiple ways. What we'll do is run the redstone line. That's probably the best way we're going to do it. So what's going to pulse this here is our unit over here. So every time a gas pulls into the station, like tripping this wire, it's not only going to trip our changing the track direction to send the gas up into the storage, it's also going to send a pulse going underneath the track around to our little pulse generator, which is going to pulse every single one. So just pretend the gas is coming up, going over, falling into the unit. As that's happening, the pulse will be slowly coming up, hitting it. And so as it's sitting in there, it should be like, it's probably going to be like a couple second delay. Sits in there, couple seconds later, pulse, quick, and then it falls down by one. And then another gas comes, then it'll fall down by one. And that's how it's going to load each individual chamber, keeping them all separate. And obviously we'll have a button over here to say, hey, I want a gas, send it, press button, off it goes into the portal. You know, that's how it's going to go. That's the grand plan anyway. That's going to be so cool. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead, oh, not that one, this one here. Go ahead, go down here, and actually we'll keep it separate. Whoa, flaming galore. What I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to do that. Okay. So just remember, we don't want the pigmen to spawn on any of this. So I'm going to keep it separate. What I mean about separate is I'm going to keep the line just behind the track here. Cannot put the line in between the track. Remember, we need a 3 gap for any of those magma cubes to jump off the edge and kill themselves. Okay, so probably one off the edge here. So what we're doing is probably perfect for what we need. So keep running. This is the line the redstone signal's going to run on. I'm going to glass the top of it so nothing can spawn on it, which is good. Or slab it. Slabbing it's good too. Well, I went right bloody past it, didn't I? Get rid of that, and just sort of come out this way. Okay. Now, build a nice little pulsar here. It should be quite easy to build the pulsar. Boom, 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 boom. And boom, boom, boom. Nice little platform here, which I will glass. Remember, I said I was going to glass it. So, block. Where's the bum? The bum is over here. We kind of need to power the bum. So, it's probably a good idea to come out here, Double check where the redstone's got to run. So the redstone's got to come out here. So what we'll do is make it boom. All right, so boom and boom. And let's build a quick pulsar, really quick. So remember, we want the signal that goes up there cannot stay on. It's very important. If you have the signal stay on too long, they will just fall right through it. It's literally got to open the gate for 0.5 seconds, like boom. Like that's how quick it has to be to catch the next ghast. Like that's ridiculously quick. So what we're building is a quick pulse for the system. So a redstone repeater, right, facing into that block, full delay, and then we're gonna have another one. No, sorry. We'll do it opposite. So we'll have a torch here, and then we'll have the torch here. There, sorry. Okay, so redstone repeater facing into that block, full tick. And then a torch on this side. And you can have a torch on this side if you want to, but I want it on this to go straight up to power. That's the whole goal there. So grab your redstone here and connect them together. Boom, boom, boom. They're connected. All right, so that's going to generate our pulse. Now watch this. Doesn't matter how much power you give this. Watch, you ready? See the pulse? It's constantly on, but it's only going to give us a microsecond of pulse. That's what we needed. That is definitely what we needed there. So now, it should be relatively easy to harvest that power by going... Really, I wanted to power... If we do... We've got to be careful, because if we do that, I think it might break it. Hang on. I'll test it. Nah, it's still pulsed, which is great. The problem is that signal needs to be inverted, okay? So that's perfect. So we'll come up by another one, and we'll pump in a power source here, and then a block on top. Come on, block on top. Ah, come on, you. Oh, fine. We'll just go up one. Boom. That should be all connected in now to the one unit. Now, let's listen. Oh, did you guys hear that? Beautiful. That's just a quick pulse to the entire system, and that is all we needed. Now we just run a redstone signal from over there to over here, which should be relatively quite simple to do. We're going to need to test the timing and stuff like that, but I guarantee it's going to need it's going to need quite the timing, if you know what I mean. So what we'll do is can we take a shortcut? No, we won't take a shortcut. All right, we'll just run it directly straight from here. That's no problem. Done. Block, 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 block. Straight out here. All right, connect it straight into the unit here. See this unit? It's going to connect it straight in here. Just until we get no power, which is here. Get our redstone repeaters out and just... this is probably where we should invert the signal. We need it to be a normal signal, so let's invert it actually. Back to normal. There we go. Back to normal. So from here, actually over here, I'm going to put it over here. It probably looks nicer. From here, we're going to have repeaters. A lot of them. Remember how I said that the minecart's got to make it to the tower before the signal does? Well, that's how we're going to slow it down. Just a butt ton of repeaters. And get off the platform, mate. Get off. Go on, nick off. So that's how we're going to literally do it. Like, literally make sure, get off, and just run it directly into there. There you go. And then what you do is set it to maximum tick, like so. Maximum tick all the way along. And this should give up oodles of time. Like, the minecart travels like 3 or 4 blocks every couple of seconds. This is going to delay the signal of the redstone quite dramatically. So as I said, fine-tuning obviously is going to be needed. I don't know exactly how many it's going to need. We might need to double this amount of repeaters, which we can do quite easily. But for now, this should be absolutely fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, should be perfect. All right, that's all hooked up. That's all done. That's all max delayed. Let's go ahead and see if we can't trigger it. Okay, all right, let's see if we can't do this. All right, so we'll throw a piece of redstone. Oh, come on. Come on, you. Got it. All right, that should be off now. The signal should be going. Yes, it is. I see it. The minecart should be there already. And boom. No boom. No. Oh, the corner data. Oh, that was so hold your breath moment too. You freaking nincompoop. Actually, we'll put a full-blown block in there. It's probably better. Ah, that was such a hold your breath moment. Flaming galah. All right, come back up here. Try that again. Let's do this again. We'll just throw a block at it. Go. There we go. Signal should be off. Signal should be going. Remember, the ghast will be on a track, like heading towards the top area there. And here we go. Yeah, see, that pulse was so quick. I didn't even see that. Did you guys see that? I heard it, but I didn't even see it. How quick it is. That's what you want. That's the sort of pulse you want. That's flaming awesome. So now we need a direct travel. Probably the best point to travel would literally be change the track and make it go along the edge, around, then up and in. The closer to the player, the better, so we don't have despawning problems. I wouldn't make it go out too far. So, to be honest, it literally will be change track and then up it goes, along the side, and up into the storage. The top storage will have like a walkway connecting these two together, so I can run over and literally put in, like, name tag him. Because once they're name tagged, they will never despawn, which is flaming awesome. Oh, crikey, we got some stuff done today. Alright, guys, thanks for watching episode 214 of Minecraft Down Under. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the series, please do me the biggest favour. Smash those buttons, give a like, leave a comment below, even if it's a G'day Data. That'd be much appreciated. And if you want to go the extra mile, the playlist is in the description. All 214 episodes in the playlist in the description. Grab the description link of the playlist. Go over to Twitter, Facebook, whatever your favourite social media, and share it. Do me a favour and share it. It'd be much appreciated, guys. And I'll catch you all later. See, I've got to get rid of some of those blocks down there because they're spawning down there. Not good.